Hi, I'm Andrea Berg. I'm a human design guide and leadership coach. And today I want to keep going with this welcome series and talk to you about the many facets of your life, all of them, in fact, that are touched by human design. So, human design talks about your energy. It talks about how your energy works, and it really reaches into every aspect of your life. And this is something that a lot of my clients are really surprised by. I don't know that we necessarily talk enough about how it works. So I wanted to take this moment to give you the info and just help you understand what's possible and why. So, the first piece, talking about your energy, is all about your strategy and authority, which I go into in great detail in Better Human, which I will link in the notes. And the power of mastering your energy, understanding how your energy works, is that is what gets you on track to more satisfaction, more success, more peace, more surprise. The the feeling that you have for your energy type when you are in alignment. And that's honestly the feeling that we're all craving. So from there are interactions that happen. So how your energy works is coming into contact with someone else's energy. And that happens in friendships and relationships, romantic relationships, family relationships. And each of those combinations creates a different energetic pattern, which is going to have a certain impact on you. You're going to feel a certain way. And this is a really great way of just destigmatizing or even coming to acceptance about, let's say, relationships that are challenging for you. And also really embracing relationships that are really comforting for you. There's often some um, combo of variables that brings out those aspects in your relationships. The other thing around relationships that, also comes into play is professional relationships, colleagues, employees, your, boss, if you have one. All of these people also have their energy that works in the way that their energy is meant to work. And often, without this awareness of differentiation, we're wanting other people to be more like us, at least to be able to understand us better. And sometimes they're not designed to be able to understand you better. And that isn't because they don't want to, it's just what is natural for them. So that over the years has given me a lot of peace, and my clients also a lot of peace, and saved some, you know, let's say forcing or um, feeling, at fault or misunderstanding. It saves a lot of energy when you can have that awareness, even if you don't know their human design, just the simple awareness that, oh my gosh, they're not designed like me, and getting curious about, oh, I wonder if they're designed to do this or if they're not, right? Um, it just kind of gives you access to a different level of relating and care that is really generative and supportive. So, another area that human design relates to is your digestion, your body, how you sleep. Again, this is how your energy works. And so it makes sense to me, I guess, because I am a projector and my job is to master systems, but it makes sense to me that it touches on all of these different aspects. But it is often surprising for my clients that it's related. Um, Another interesting area that gets impacted is your experience of small and large groups. There's a really cool thing that happens. So when it's just two people, you have what's called a connection chart, and that creates like a specific dynamic. But when 3 to 9 people come together, it creates a penta. And the penta is called a transauric form. Essentially, the auras of those people combine, and there are very specific dynamics that happen within a penta. This has been especially powerful for my clients that are small business owners and growing their teams, better understanding how they are meant to work within a penta and how their team members are meant to work within a penta has been life-changing. Another thing that happens when you have 10 or more people is a larger auric field is formed, which is sometimes called a WA and sometimes called an OC16. Those are just titles for what is formed when you have that many people together. And once again, the energy moves differently within those larger groups. So it's really powerful to just be able to name the differences, be able to identify the strengths that you contribute in each of these different scenarios, and not take it personally if you are not contributing the same strengths as somebody else. It's really liberating, and it helps you feel just more at home in your own energy, accepting of your energy. And some people might say it's limiting. I really don't think it's limiting because human design is not prescriptive. It never says like, oh, you have this, so you shouldn't do that. It's more see how it feels. We're all in our human design experiments, and there is a very clear indication within the body, within your own inner guidance system, of whether or not these situations are in alignment or out of alignment. And if they're out of alignment, then you're free to choose something else and feel better. So to me, that feels really liberating. And it also is so specific that you can actually like nail down the details of what you're feeling and why. It just allows you to find more rest within situations that you might be pushing up against otherwise because of, conditioning or believing that you should do XYZ, or, whatever belief system that you have taken on from, the conditioning that we all have from our experience in a post-colonial capitalistic world. So I hope this is helpful. I'm very curious your questions. Please reach out, leave me a comment below, or you can find me on Instagram. I'll put my handle below. And I hope you're having a great week.